Some algorithm types in SAP Predictive Analytics can be trained against one dataset, saved as a model, and then applied to other similar data. You can also use models to analyze results without requiring access to the data that was used to create the analysis. In this case, we'll use the RNet neural network algorithm to create a model that fits the data, save the algorithm as a model, and then apply the model against another similar dataset. This algorithm supports both regression and classification analysis. For this example, we'll use regression analysis. For this example, we'll select category, lines, and city as the independent columns and quantity sold as the column whose value we're trying to predict. Now we need to run the analysis before we can save the model. A Save as Model option is now available in the Component Actions area. First, we'll enter a name for the model. Note that the Overwrite If Exists option replaces any model with the same name if one already exists. The model is now available under Models in the sidebar. Note that the model is now available only within the current document. To make it accessible in other documents or from outside of SAP Predictive Analytics, we need to export it. You can export the model as an Expert Analytics archive file, to a predictive model markup language file, or as an SAP HANA stored procedure. Saving a model to a SPAR file enables you to share it with other SAP Predictive Analytics users. Note that more than one model can be saved to a single SPAR file. Saving a model to a PMML file enables the model to be used with a range of compatible analytic applications. Saving a model as an SAP HANA stored procedure enables the model to be used on an SAP HANA server without requiring the use of SAP Predictive Analytics. Note that this option is available only when you're currently connected to SAP HANA. For this example, we'll export to a SPAR file. Next, we need to enter a name for the file. Now we'll open a different document and import and apply the model we just exported. Now we need to specify the model we want to import from the SPAR file. In this case, there's only one model available. The imported model is available under Models in the sidebar. The model is automatically set to predict mode, and the algorithm type is fixed to regression because that's the algorithm the model was based on. Category, lines, and city were automatically selected as the independent columns because they were used for creating the model. We can select columns with other names instead, but for the output of the model to be valid, the columns must still be about the same variables used to generate the model. We can't change the dependent column, it must be the same as the one used when the model was generated. Now we're ready to run the model against our new dataset. The Predicted Values column displays the values predicted by the model. You now know how to save, export, import, and apply data models in SAP Predictive Analytics. For more SAP Business Intelligence tutorials, visit sap.com/learnbi.